Here we go.
A little bit of added extra for the folks at home, Blair Munro and John Greeny, to provide a little bit of cover for Fuse versus the Sugar Magnolias on your screen. It's a 12-point apiece game. Early turnover in the possession.
And that's an overthrow, Blair.
Poor. And so, near sideline, or far sideline rather, managing to engage the reset. Wide open in the handler space. Quick continuation to regain those lost yards. Middle field. Not a lot of pressure from the defense at the moment.
That's Kirsty Murray with the disc. One of their best athletes and handlers.
Some good fake calling for the upline as we get number 19 on the reset. 14 continuing to push into the downfield, hoping for the second option, but...
Okay, there's a contested down call. So Britt McCarthy there, fire tail from last year, did a centering pass, but it did seem quite close to the ground. There's some discussion. I'm guessing this will go back here, Blair.
Well, I mean, that's the peril of self-officiation. As wonderful it is that the players have to make those calls, ultimately, if they're not able to come to a conclusion or so I guess communal understanding of how the play should have resolved. No, it looks like we are going to retain possession here. Big fakes, a little bit of a spin. Nice quick reset through the handlers. Left-handed forehand going up, coming down.
That's a goal!
Beautiful take there.
That's Sarah Saunders. I think I'm trying to see this. We're a long way away. Actually, it's not, but boy, what a great... That was a lovely throw from Britt McCarthy. Holy moly.
By the looks of things as well, you can see that in the top left-hand corner of our screen, we're at 102 minutes. Now, so it looks like that point, that entire sort of position that we just saw started before that soft cap went. So that point had to be scored. We're going to add 1 to the final score. Most of the games in this tournament are running to a 15-point cap. When we hit that soft cap, we take the highest score after the conclusion of the point. We add 1, and then it's a flat race. So Fuse, 2 away from a win. Magnolias with a break here are going to see them winning their first game of the tournament.
Yeah.
Beautiful take, that one.
Oh, that was lovely. There was quite a bit of pressure on that. I still think it was the right option from Britt McCarthy. They got it to the high side of the field and punched that in. Good timing on the cut. Absolutely. So, Blair, there is a little bit of breeze, and it is sort of coming, it's a bit of an angle to the right-hand corner of the field. Can you explain that, Demo?
From our near sideline at the moment, from the bottom of the screen up towards the top hand of your screen. So it's a bit of a cross breeze, as you're saying, Greeny, yeah? So where we've got... I guess, yes, our front corner of the defensive zone is blowing across the field. So what that means, that gives the defense a great opportunity to apply pressure and force the offense to either throw into or with the wind, depending on what kind of what strengths their opposition have shown them in the match so far. So Fuse are going to pick up on that far sideline. That's where the wind is pushing them towards. We're probably going to see the defense set up. Oh, looks like it might have bricked,
I think it bricked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're just touching down on the far side, outside of bounds on the far side of the field. So they're going to bring it about 18 metres in front of the end zone. Checked in by Fuse. We can see they are pushing the disc towards that far sideline, really doing their best to create a narrow channel for Fuse to try and pull this one away. Nice, great movement, though, really. I mean, it sounds disparaging, but cramming it up the cram hole.
Yeah.
It certainly is working for them. We're going to see some spiraling cuts. That throw into the wind gets a lot of height underneath it.
Oh,
got to catch your Ds. Fuse retain possession here, right on the doorstep. And now we've moved to what looks more like a flat mark, but we're going to see a pick called in the downfield.
That was a great chance there for Mags to get that block. As you say, got to catch your Ds. Able to snatch it back.
Fuse hoping to put this one away so they can manage to take it to Universe Point. But that pick in the downfield just means that a defensive player's positioning was interrupted by the positioning or where other players on the field were. And it looks like it might have affected defense ability to make a play. Fuse with the into the wind. Nice Blady. Was it toe touched in by 27? Yes, it was.
Wow. Just when you thought it was going to be a breakside play.
No.
They hit the open side with an outside in flick.
A bold choice too, especially with the wind. That high angle on that disc, showing the top of the disc to the wind, can be pretty dangerous when you've got that wind really pushing. that greater surface area just means the disc tends to carry a lot. So really great read by number 27 for Fuse to pull that one in.
And did you notice during that point, I saw it was almost subliminal advertising, ULTI.TV rules come up very briefly. I think that was subliminal advertising to try and get people to make sure that they become Patreons. They get onto through the paywall and watch these other amazing games that we have on our second stream for this tournament.
If you also feel that ULTI.TV rules, then got a couple of options, team. We've got 2 fields here. We're trying to get as many eyes on this wonderful sport as possible. So either through the channel you're watching right at the moment or our alternative options, you can either upgrade your YouTube membership to get the very, very best in coverage, or head on over to ULTI.TV or patreon.com/ULTI.TV and give us your spare change. Every little bit helps. Keep the machine running so that we can keep bringing the very best sport in the world to your screens at home.
Well, Blair, universe point.
Fuse to come out on defense. 6 minutes past the soft cap, Greenie. This is a good one. I mean, this is what games should be like, right?
Yeah.
In my admittedly limited playing experience, the 2 best wins are either a 15-0 or a 15-14.
Exactly. You certainly remember the 15-14s.
Oh, yeah. And so we're going to, yep.
Fuse here managed to keep the pull in. But now Kirsty Murray with a disc sends it deep.
Uncorked. Great defensive positioning. Not enough. 66 sends the Sugar Magnolias into the winner's circle.
Annabelle Balassa with an amazing catch.
Oh, I could have sworn, like, from our angle, it certainly looked like the Fuse defense had a great position to make a play there, but no. As the disc fades back towards center field, curving out in front of the defense just makes it that much easier for Annabelle to reel that one in. We'll see it again here.
What a throw from Murray.
And it does look like Fuse defense has great position, but not going to be enough. The walk-off finish straight into a high five on the sideline.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. This is her first year with the Sugar Mags. She's only young. She's going to be repping for Australia and in the juniors. Yep. But she is the fastest player on the Sugar Mags lineup.
And as a player as fast as that, if you want to catch her again, like we said, upgrade your YouTube membership. Head on over to patreon.com/ULTI.TV. Blair Munro and John Greenie with a little bit of extra coverage for you behind the scenes. Until the next one, have a good day.
ULTI.TV.